Hey guys, and welcome to another Let's Play, and I'm really excited to bring you Tenchu Time of the Assassins. I assumed that I was done recording the Tenchu series. However, thanks to emulating, I am able to bring you this PSP game. I hope you enjoyed that opening cinematic because that's the most visually impressive aspect of this game. This is definitely Tenchu on a budget. This game definitely has its flaws, however, I still enjoyed playing this game. It felt really good to be playing a Tenchu game again. We're going to start with Rikimaru's campaign. There are 5 playable campaigns. We are definitely doing Rikimaru and Ayame's campaigns. After that, we will have to see how I'm feeling. So let's go ahead and get started. Some time has passed since the Tenrai incident, and the days pass peacefully in the land of Goda. However, a rumor brought to him by one of his agents casts a faint shadow on Lord Matsunashin's heart. The rumor has something to do with an aura around a distant land that my blind ass can't read. Under orders from Lord Goda, Rikimaru heads to the land of Ishizuki and sneaks into the residence of a public official. He discovers that a Goda merchant, Echigoya Sahi, is visiting the residence. Because of course it's Echigoya. It's Echigoya in every game, even though we keep killing him. It seems odd that a merchant would come all the way from the land of Goda to visit a public official. Seeing this odd pair, Rikimaru senses something suspicious is going on. Because we wouldn't have a game if we didn't have something suspicious happening. This is the inventory screen. I will show it off again when I unlock more items.
Hey, stay sharp! That merchant is coming today.
Huh? Oh, Echigoya from Goda. You don't need to worry about him.
Echigoya? You mean Echigoya Sake? Why is he coming to Ishizuki?
I've heard that Goda's got agents trailing him. In fact, the merchant's father.
Hey, come on. This is Ishizuki. Do you really think that he'd bother to send agents here?
The guy is kidnapping girls all over Goda's territory. Goda has to have realized.
You're getting paranoid. You should be thankful that merchant is coming at all.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Huh. Coward.
I get it. He's abducting girls and then coming here to unload them.
So, we are after another merchant named Echigoya. Just like the merchant in the first ever mission of the series. Just like the merchant in Wrath of Heaven. You would think Goda would stop trusting people from this family. And I see our first victim. Let's go say hi. You're death! Ha ha! Jerk! As you can tell, this game does not have its own music. It uses music from the previous games. It's kind of unfortunate because it does mean this game doesn't have its own identity. Although I do understand, this is obviously a budget title, so I can understand trying to save money wherever they can. Ah, damn it. I have trouble walking across this wall. I was trying to go all the way to the right. There's a spot where I was going to wait for this guy that I'm going to kill. Instead, this is going to be a little bit more awkward, but we'll make do. This game uses assets from Wrath of Heaven and Fatal Shadows. Hence why Rikimaru, Ayame, Rin, and Teshi are the playable characters in this game. Not to mention a 5th unlockable character, which maybe we'll get to. I haven't decided. The camera also can be kind of annoying. I'm trying to get over to this wall and Ricky is stopping to pick up an item. Don't get me wrong, I like items, but I was trying to get over here as quickly as I could to avoid getting spotted by a guy that's going to walk around here. There is going to be a cut in the video while I wait for a guard to show up. There he is. I figure nobody wants to watch me standing there waiting for guards. Haha! Dead! I can just imagine this guy is chilling, doing his job. He can't wait to get off. It's just a boring, mindless job. He just wants to get home to his wife and kids. And now he's dead. Which means his wife and kids are probably going to be slaves, because I imagine women and children during this time period in Japan probably did not have many rights. So I'm going to splice in a stealth kill from my previous attempt at this mission, because as you'll see in a second here, I don't get the animation when I get this guy. And I feel like it's necessary to show these stealth kills whenever possible. Now let's go say hi to the merchant. Or at least I assume it's the merchant. What? Tell me, where are those girls that you sold? I don't know what you're talking about. Honest, please, don't kill me. Where are they? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I just know they're not here. What do you mean, they're not here? They've been taken elsewhere. That's all I know. I'm begging you, spare me. Elsewhere, huh? That's not much help. Please, I swear, that's all I know. That's what happens to people who incur the wrath of heaven. As you can see there, that's why I said at the start, enjoy that opening cinematic while you could, because we are not going to get any more. Haha, Grandmaster. We are going to get Grandmasters on all of these. And every time you get a Grandmaster ranking, you unlock a new item. So now let's go ahead and go to Mission 2. After finishing off the merchant, Rikimaru determines that the kidnapped girls were taken deep into the mountains of another land. How he determined this, we will never know. When Rikimaru arrives, he determines that the land is actually a lair belonging to some evil dudes. Danger is afoot! Not only are the girls from Goda's land being held here, but men from other lands are being held as well. My God! It seems this is not a simple case of slavers. Rikimaru flies through the darkness. Fly, Ricky, fly! In order to save these innocent people. Although, to be fair, is anybody really innocent? Man, it's chilly tonight. I'm gonna go take a leak, okay? Just hurry up and get your ass back here. What the? Tell me what you're doing here. What? Who are you? I'm asking the questions, bitch. Now answer me. I don't know. We were just told to stand guard. So you were just doing your job. Well, your job is over. Well, wait! Now, to find those girls and claim my reward. Oh, Japanese? Yeah. Alright, so now we're on the hunt for those girls. So that's what we were going to get now instead of cinematics until we get to the ending of the game. Which is another reason I say this is budget Tenchu. I don't think they make good use of the cinematics they do have. Because that opening cutscene and that first cutscene with Rikimaru watching those guards seems like a waste. They could have saved those cutscenes for more story-important moments. These moments don't ruin the game for me. Tenchu doesn't need an in-depth story or anything like that. But it is something to note. And this, of course, does mean that you're subjected to my wonderful voice acting talents. Unfortunately, I do not have a girl to bring in for the female characters. So that's going to be awkward. I will not even try to do a girl's voice. I see another victim already. Haha! Fortunately, this tune in this level, I think, is a piece of menu music from the second game, which is the first game in the timeline, which is pretty weird. So in all likelihood, this has not made it into any of my previous Tenchu videos. But you can kind of tell in this level that there doesn't seem to be a lot of thought put into the level design. I'm not exactly sure where we are supposed to be. I assume in a building of some kind, but it's never really stated. And this area doesn't really seem like it's designed the way a building would be designed. These rafters aren't necessarily bad, but they do make this area a bit awkward to traverse. Ricky? That could have cost us. I know that's part of the game mechanic that he can climb on stuff like that, but that almost got me killed. Or at the very least, spotted. In case you're wondering when this game takes place in the timeline, Rikimaru's campaign takes place after Wrath of Heaven. That opening bit of text references the Tenrai incident. Those were the events from Wrath of Heaven. I'm not sure about the other characters. We will find out when we get there. I just don't feel like there's a good design for this level and a lot of the other ones. It just seems like they're pulling Tenchu assets and throwing them together. This game kind of reminds me of that mission creator in Birth of the Stealth Assassins. Definitely better put together, but it still reminds me a lot of that. So how y'all been? How y'all doing? Happy New Year 2022. Damn it. Damn it. Ha! That could have gone really badly. Excellent. It's still 2021 as I'm recording this, but this won't be posted until January. What a way to start off the new year! I am really happy to be playing Tenchu. I'm trying to get a lot of my complaints about this game out now, so that I don't have to complain in the future. Unless something new happens with this game. At this point, I've only played Rikimaru's campaign, which I have finished. And spoiler alert, we are going to get Grandmaster rankings in every mission. There's only one mission that's tough, and that's because you're required to not kill anybody. Otherwise, this would be a pretty easy game. Which I don't mind. I'm certainly not going to complain about a game being too easy. impossible! You're dead, even though Ayame and I have both killed you several times already. And of course that time where I didn't know it was you and you were going by the name Suzaku. Why would you kill them? Even though I could have at least tried to save them. What was the point in any of this? We didn't even get a boss fight. I really want you to see the little show that I put together for you. Then, once it's over, Goda is finished. Hope you like it. It's fabulous. With Rikimaru's voice, I'm trying to imitate the voice for him in Stealth Assassins as best I can. And that was Onikage, again. Every time we kill him, he just keeps coming back. There's our next unlockable item. A lot of these I don't even use. Let's go ahead and go to Mission 3. Several months have passed since the incident where the kidnapped victims were massacred. However, the reason behind this incident is still shrouded in mystery. Rikimaru received new orders. The agent that had been dispatched during this incident had sent word that he discovered something huge. He now bears a secret message, and he's headed towards Goda. Quickly, rendezvous with the agent, ascertain the contents of the message, and deal with the situation as you see fit. Those are your orders. Rikimaru once again leaves Goda Castle, or the land of Goda. This game is not specific. I'm choosing to reword parts of this dialogue to make it easier on me to read. And some of it wasn't worded very well. I sense danger. I'd best hurry. I hope anybody watching this can appreciate the nods to Tenchu Stealth Assassins that I put into the dialogue. Uh-oh. There's a doggy! Well, we don't want to kill the dog if we don't have to. This is the only track that I don't recognize. It does sound a little familiar, so I'm sure I have heard it before. It's probably from Fatal Shadows. But I tried looking at a soundtrack to Fatal Shadows and couldn't find it on there. So maybe the devs pulled this track from something else. I'm not really sure. Come on, Ricky, just grapple up there. So if you're used to the camera system in this game, you can actually stay where I was to look for this guy and stealth attack him that way. At this point in time, I had forgot how to look around with the camera. It is a little more convoluted than it needs to be. Not too bad, I just forgot the buttons I needed to press. So I had to go that route to get this guy. Gotta time my jumps. And of course pick up items whenever possible. One thing I got to experience playing this game that I never have with a Tenchu game is playing this game while listening to it on headphones. That's pretty cool. It definitely adds to the intensity of hearing footsteps walking around and those footsteps sounding closer than they may actually be. I did turn the music volume down a lot because when I was first playing this, it felt like it was blasting in my ears. Not a fan. And we have another victim. Haha! So I hope your New Year's and Christmas holidays were all nice. Hell, I hope my New Year's and Christmas were nice. I'm still recording this in December 2021. That's what you get. Uh-oh. And we need to quickly get out of there because there's another dude that will spot you. I had a lot of issues with this section because of that, but then the guy disappears. I stick around here looking for him because I wanted the stealth kill, but I could never find him. Which, as you can imagine, is kind of annoying, but oh well. We are just going to move on. Be careful when walking through water. Yes, this is supposed to be water. I know it doesn't look quite right, but again, this is a budget game. You pretty much have to crouch and roll through the water. And even that makes noise. Fortunately, there are no enemies nearby. I don't think that actually causes me a problem throughout this playthrough. I had more trouble finding my way around this level than most of the others in the game. At least as Rikimaru. I haven't played the other characters yet. But again, thanks to save states, you guys don't have to watch me wandering around not knowing where I'm going. I'm not sure what they are talking about here, so I didn't bother voicing this. You can read it if you want. None of it makes any sense to me.
You're injured. I was attacked by a ninja on the way here. He took the message. Damn it, I'm too late.
Except that part. So next video we will go after that message. Let's go ahead and get our Grandmaster rating. There we go. And see the item that we have unlocked that I probably won't use. There it is. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next time with more Tenchu Time of the Assassins.